back out at Locklear Farms today. I'm once again joined by Susan O'Kane with Lake Murray Country, and we are telling you all of the details of the Ag and Art Tour. Thanks for being here again.
Absolutely. Always great to be with you, Abigail.
Yes, so we get to talk about our farm friends today, like this little buddy right here. For people who aren't super familiar, guys, the Ag and Art Tour, this is a free tour, and it's really choose your own adventure. So tell us a little bit about it.
It really is, and I do want to mention that South Carolina as a whole, this has been going on since 2012.
Wow.
And we've been welcoming hundreds of thousands of folks to the area to visit our local farms, you know, learn from our artisans, learn some tricks of the trade, meet our domestic farm friends here. So it's just a really great opportunity to come out, have some fun. Like you said, it is free. There will be vendors with, you know, items for sale and artisans with items for sale, but it is just a fun day for the whole family.
Yeah, and family friendly. That's another
Correct.
thing that's really important. I think it's really important to teach your kids and educate them, and how cool to educate them in a way that's so hands-on. You know, teaching them about where their food is coming from, and you know, they know these animals, but why are these animals on the farm and what are they doing? All of that stuff is super important to know.
Absolutely, and how by supporting our local businesses such as Locklear Farms, we are giving back to the community. So, you know, it all goes full circle.
It totally does. Well, y'all, we're gonna hear from some of the vendors who are gonna be out here for the Ag and Art Tour that's coming right here very, very soon. So let's take a look at what they had to say.
My name's Michelle, and my business is Udder Honey Suds. I own a dairy La Mancha herd of goats. I was wanting to get back to basics, so I started milking my goats for milk, and that kind of has progressed into other things, and one of those things are my soaps. I've always been interested in health, so this is more of a different approach to it though for me. I try to do a variety for everyone because, you know, there's so many different likes, and also to include the littles along with the bigs, or, you know, my charcoal bars are for cleansing skin impurities, may help with that. Then we have the spa bar, you know, luxurious feel. If you can't read the ingredients on the label, it probably shouldn't be going in your body or on your body. And so that's what's important to me. All my soaps will have the ingredients listed on the back. I just think it's super important to support local business in general, you know, to be a community, to come out, see what, you won't know what the community has to offer unless you come out. And that's pretty much it, whether it's me or someone else.
Your dad started this farm. Can you give me a little bit of history of the place?
Sure. My dad started this in 1977, so we've been here about 58 years. When we first started, most of our customers were farmers. I know when we first started getting flowers and stuff to sell, people would be like, oh, nobody's going to buy that out here. Or, if you can't eat it, you don't want to plant it. But now I'd say it's about 50-50. We still sell a lot of vegetable plants. We sell a lot of vegetable seeds. We still weigh them out for the customer, so it's by the ounce or by the pound, whatever they want. And unfortunately, when COVID hit, a lot of people started figuring out, hey, we want to have a source of food that we can rely on. So we started getting a lot of younger customers coming out, you know, people in their 20s who had never had a garden. So it's really made me feel good to see young people come in and they're planting stuff.
Yeah.
When we were young, middle school, high school, Daddy used the property as in a monoculture way. We had rows of butter beans, rows of peas, rows of okra, and me and my sisters would get up in the morning and pick, and then in the evening when the farmer's market was over by Williams-Brice, we'd take stuff to the farmer's market and sell. We also raised pigs. We had a lot of hogs out here at one time. Now we've kind of got rid of the hogs, and we've got the donkeys, we've got chickens, and we've got goats. The goats are really, I call them my landscaping crew, because we've got so much property to clear up, and we can't do it all, but we use them as, I call them work goats too. I try not to make pets out of them. But about 2016, my nephew Alex had gone on the Appalachian Trail, and he comes back and he says, why don't we take this area back here and make a food forest? And I didn't know what a food forest was. I had no idea. And we got somebody else to come in and help design it, and Alex dug all the swales to keep the water in. I can't tell you how many tons of mulch we have spread. You know, we finally got a tractor, so we don't do it manually anymore. But that's kind of our farm story. We've had the food forest going on for 8 years.
Yeah.
We have blackberries, blueberries, figs, pawpaws, jujubes. We even planted some olives. They haven't harvested anything
That's
yet.
amazing.
We have mayhaws. We've got mulberry.
Yeah.
Just and the pineapple guava that
I was
you
going to ask you
tasted,
about that. I tasted a flower petal, and it tasted fantastic.
like candy. But when the pineapple, you'll have to come back when the guava is actually
Yes, when the fruits bloom.
fruits there, because it tastes, it's like a golf ball size green little thing, but it tastes just like pineapple.
Why would you tell someone to come out? Obviously, you guys are hosting the Ag and Art here in Lexington County. Can you tell us a little bit about that and why someone should come out?
Well, we love it. Number one, like y'all said before, it's free. We have so many different types of vendors. We have like Heidi with the Faithful Foods. We have soaps. We have woodworkers. We have candle makers.
Yep.
Hopefully, we'll have our glass blower back this year.
Wow.
We also have a bluegrass band that's going to be performing
Oh,
during the
so
day.
fun.
So we're really excited about that.
Coming out to the Ag Tour, you get to meet all these different wonderful vendors that provide different things, to see where it's coming from, to give you more information so that I think knowledge is power in the end, and to help make good decisions for you and your family.
We were talking earlier about, you have sometimes younger people coming in here with really no idea on their first steps. What would you tell someone who was interested in starting the process of growing their own food? What would you say those kind of first steps are?
The main thing is start small. Whether you are just going to put a tomato plant on your porch or grow a small little herb garden, that's the main thing, is starting small. Don't get overwhelmed, because so many people do. They'll get a piece of property and they say, oh, I'm going to plant all of this. And the second thing, plant what you like to eat. I mean, it's no use to plant something that you
that's smart.
absolutely hate, or plant something that you think is like tomatoes. I don't really eat tomatoes out of the grocery store.
Yeah.
I just suck it up and wait till our tomatoes are ripe. And another thing that people are doing out here is they're learning how to can and how to process and how to put up foods.
Yeah.
And that's really important for the community and for our environment to keep it sustainable and keep everything going.
Absolutely. Sustainability is at the core of what you guys are doing out here,
Correct.
so that's really incredible.